this freeway is crowded, and so all kinds of things happen, and it did today, but we were just getting into it too. So, I have sent her another link, to come back in. I'm here. I hope you guys come back. There we go. There we go. There I am. Okay. So, da, 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 da. Hopefully she'll see that and come on back in. Should I tell her? Let me go in here and tell her. Um, hold on, you guys. I just sent you a new link. Use it. Okay. Because I want an all new fresh start. So let's get her back in here. I don't see you. Mm, let me tell her. Keep trying those links. Jumping on again, she said. Okay. Man, she's good. Most people would be panicking. I'm waiting to see what you guys are doing. Hold on. Are you guys coming back? What? Uh-oh, she sent a photo. It must be telling her something. Uh-uh. That's the old one. That's the old one. Use the new link I just sent you. I probably could have used that old one. I just didn't want to take a chance. Okay. Where is everybody? Are you guys here? Okay. I see somebody's here with me. Thank you for whoever you are. It's not showing any names or anything right now. Um, let me type in something. Hold on. We'll get right back to it in a second. Good morning, beautiful people. Beautiful people. You are beautiful people. Okay, there we go. That's from me to you. Hi, Robert Brooker. Yes, you should. You should get your show back on. Okay, where is my girl? Bring back my girls. Oh, wait, she just sent me something. Hold on. I've tried both times. Okay, you guys, bear with me. We got to get her back on. Oh, mm-mm-mm. Right when it was getting great. Hey, these are the times we live in. And I see something that's weird because okay, what did she just send me? Hold on, you guys. She is blowing up my phone with some this is what I get. Okay, hold on. Okay. Weird. Hi, Robert. You're such a good guy. Thank you for hanging in there. To do what Carlos does, I need a Mac. Christina Cash, welcome back. We're trying to get our girl back in here because it was just getting juicy. Oh, there she is. Yay.
We broke the internet. We were just dropping so much
Okay.
value.
No, you know what? That is oh, and they told me I want to try something. That's supposed to make you the only one in the thing. It told me to try something new, and it's not working the way
Ooh,
they say.
look at that.
I know I want to see how I can make you the only one. So anyway, thank you for your patience and coming back. And for those of you who have popped back in, thank you. I was just getting to the point where this is what's really good and juicy here about this, the ooey gooey chewy center, if you will, is you've already been doing, and you know what? There's an element to the work I do which has really enabled me to just I'm not all panicky. I mean, I
Right.
feel it. I feel it a little simply because, like my coaching sector, people have to put their coaching on hold because they don't have their
Yeah,
jobs.
exactly.
Um, Speaking gigs, 7 of them canceled all the way through August 5th. Of course,
Of
I feel
course.
because that's the big chunks
Yeah.
out of my income.
Yeah.
However, as far as I can say this on my highway, there are no um screeching tire tracks where the brakes had to be, stomped on. So my
Yeah.
income has not come to a complete stop, but there are people out there whose has. Now
Yes.
yours, I'm assuming, is probably at more is has been protected more than mine because you
Yeah.
do everything from there. So tell people what to do now because is it like crowded now, bumper to bumper? Is this a good time for people to try to learn or get into something online? Because every scam in the world, I would think we would be recruiting right now.
Yeah, I don't know about scams, but everybody obviously, yes, is going to try to step into that space of need, right? Step into the opportunity that's been created here. But
Well, wait a
really, I
minute,
do
wait a
think,
minute, wait a minute. Let's back up for a second. Now, when I say scams, I say that so you can speak from a place because you're legit, but
yes, yes,
just like MLMs, not all are good. Not all that
yes.
glitters is gold. So what I'm saying is, you know how people look, they had fake testing sites
Oh, yeah. Oh my
for
gosh.
popping up tents and wearing
Right.
hazmat suits. So people, crooks, scam artists will find any kind of way. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, I would like you to tell people how you can tell the gold from the fake.
That's a
The real,
really fantastic question. Yeah, I think it's really time to take a deep look and not just look at whatever glitters is gold. Don't have shiny object syndrome. If you're looking for a quick way to make money online right now, that
yeah.
doesn't really exist. So it's like a get rich quick. It's not going to benefit you or anybody down the line. So now is the time to learn the actual skill set to survive and thrive online for a long time, to build a lasting personal brand, to really tap into a community, really do your research, and find a community that has the education, the skill set, works with the leaders in the industry. Do your research and don't just get blinded by somebody's pitch about the business that they're running. And so, MLM is great. It's a great way to make a little bit of money over time, but traditionally low ticket, it's low ticket items. So MLM is not really a great way to replace your full-time income somewhere else. That typically takes people quite a while to build up to that. And then you're going to see all kinds of things popping up. I feel like this is really the time though for real online entrepreneurs to stake their claim in the online space and really show up and give value. And so when you see somebody that's actually sharing from the heart, giving value, giving away a lot of information, a lot of trainings to help you step into this space, and then that's when you get to decide if you want to partner with them and move further into business with them. That's the kind of person you want to look for, somebody that's actually providing you value and education without just instantly trying to sell you, because there's going to be a lot of people selling their program, selling their product right now and saying, this is what you need to be doing. But it's also a great time for somebody new who has no background in the online space to find a good community to anchor with, to learn the skill set moving forward, to step into
Ah,
this new paradigm.
now
We
there's
really are in
something
a new era.
we are, and that's key. What you just said. What you just said, because a lot of people are thinking they have to go this alone,
Oh
and they're
gosh,
thinking,
no.
if they not all of us are blessed like you to have two teenagers on board, where whenever hey, come help me, what's happening here? Trust me, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
Right.
don't act. I know you. For the people that are thinking, "Oh God, I wish I could," that's not techie. I'm
Right.
so behind, and this, that, and the
Right.
other. I have an old computer. I still have a desktop. I don't have money to go and get all these things they need.
Yeah.
So I would say, those are excuses. Those are excuses. But how does a person? I mean, what you said is it's like a group support system
Oh my
where
gosh.
you're
Yeah.
in there and they work with you. So talk
Yeah.
about that. And we still don't know exactly like what is it you do?
Right. What do I do? So imagine if you were thinking, I want to get involved in the online space. I want to create a business. I don't know where to start. Imagine if you had a place it was like a one-stop shop that had the top education in all the areas you need to know about in social media marketing and online marketing, how to do advertising, copywriting, how to connect with your audience, And then you had the education that taught you the skill set click by click. When I came into this, I knew nothing. I had done traditional network marketing, which is having wine and cheese parties at my house and pitching to my friends and family about different products. That was my skill set in sales, right?
Okay.
It wasn't going to take me very far. So what if you had something that taught you step by step, click by click, how to build an online business, and also provided the automation so that people don't want to learn how to build funnels. People don't want to learn all that back end technology. It makes my head swim. And
Thank you.
I'm pretty low tech. You know, you may not think it if you see me in my online business now, but I am fairly low tech. I didn't have a big background in technology. I can use my laptop pretty well,
Right.
but but what they provide you here is this complete automated systems, funnels, all of these packages for sales are built into the education for you. And then we also have a menu of products for you. If you don't know what you want to sell, we have products that are proven to be high converting, high selling, high income products that you can plug into if you don't already have your own product or service. Now, a lot of people maybe had a service that they were doing brick and mortar or person to person, maybe doing counseling, therapy, coaching, and they really want to increase their audience and they want to tap into the online space more. And social media is the place to be right now. Do you know that the Facebook search bar is this number 2 search bar behind Google? So people are utilizing Facebook for all of their technology and information needs.
Yes.
So we have something that has all of that in one place where somebody can get the skill set, and then they can get the skill set, the education, the products, the
For
automation, and then the community. The community
community.
has been unlike anything I've ever seen. And you may think, oh yeah, just a bunch of people doing the same thing. But what we have here is so unique. Like I said, I've never seen anything like it. The loving, caring, supportive, non-competitive community from around the world that works. And we call ourselves soul entrepreneurs, conscious entrepreneurs, people that are really, really committed to creating impact and change in the world by
Mm,
sharing messages that are way more high vibrational, inspirational. We use what's called attraction marketing. So you're sharing your personal story. You're building your own personal brand based on
love
you,
it.
not on some product, which is really what
Right.
we've been trained to do, is always put your product first. And
This
so
is so exciting. It
it
just
is exciting.
everything you just said gave me chills.
Oh, good. It
Because
gives me chills all the time.
I know how many people, this is the perfect timing
Yes.
for what you're doing.
Yeah.
It was placed strategically within this world for a time just like this.
I couldn't
And
agree more.
because I know if I were to ask you, how many times have you really, to the core of your spirit, been shaken from fear and panic as far as your income since this thing happened? How many times?
Not.
There you
Not.
go. There
I
you go.
mean, I'm not going to say that I'm having my highest months ever. Everybody in
No.
the world sort of tighten their belt and hold their breath. They're
Yep.
holding their breath still a little bit, but my sales, my residual income and my sales income has really not shifted. And I'm able with compassion to look around at other people going through that and saying, gosh, if you want to understand how I've gotten to this place, how my income has not been affected, I feel like I have income security right now when other people, are scrambling to figure out what to do next. It's
And
powerful.
and when you say many people, I would say the majority.
Yeah.
The majority.
Yeah.
I was watching yesterday. I saw where a girl, vice president of a company, she's one paycheck away from not knowing what the heck she's going to do.
Wow. Yep.
I mean, not just this isn't just servers in restaurants
No, you're
and
right.
drivers of trucks and delivery people. This is all the way across the board.
It really
This
is.
this epidemic, this pandemic, this virus, I refer to it as the great equalizer because
Oh, absolutely. It's
it
put
put
everybody on a level playing field. Doesn't matter
yes.
what you did. Like you said,
Mhm.
heads of corporate, and waiters and waitresses, everybody's in the same boat. And the only
Absolutely.
people that are still thriving and working every day are those that are able to work online, no matter what it is you do. Like you
It,
still have your show, and
and that's true.
so I'm still able to plug into my platform, plug other people into what I'm doing. I'm still able to. I'm having more conversations about sales and people coming into this platform now than I had in a few months, because people are saying, "Oh, I finally have time to look at this. I finally realize I need this, plan B." And so for a lot of people right now, it's going to be a plan B. It's going to be a safety net. It's going to
Well,
be a, what do I do when there's nothing else to do? But then it eventually can turn into your plan A.
well, and here's another thing, because what I was getting at when I said I saw those nurses, those 8 nurses up on the screen,
Yeah.
they threw a statistic up there that really shook me to the core. They polled 10,000 ICU nurses across the country, and do you know, 63% of them said that after post Corona, 63% of them said they would most likely highly consider not coming back to their field,
Wow. That's
walk,
massive.
walking away from their field, and that's just there.
Yep.
That just I
That's
couldn't
huge.
even swallow. I was like, "What the hell?" So there's so many things, and that takes me to what I want us to talk about now as you start telling us how people can take a look at what it is you do, because I think it's important now for us to decide each day we have to reinvest into who we are going
Yeah.
to transform into
Yeah.
as a result of being a part of this once in a lifetime experience. Um, what kind of world do we want for our kids tomorrow
Right.
after this is
Right.
done? What kind of world do we want to live in? What kind of person do we want to be?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to come out of this with, more PTSD than I already have.
Exactly. Exactly.
So tell us about, give everybody a heads up on how they can get started, and really, what does it look like? What is a typical day for you? And when you were in Australia, were you speaking based on what you do for a living?
Yeah, I was the family, the collective that put this platform together that I plug people into, they have an event every year called Freedom Fest, and it's incredible. Speaking about what exactly what you were just saying, you don't want to come out of this with more PTSD. This community, this collective of people that I work with is really focused on interpersonal work, raising your vibration, really, and it's not fluff. It's not woo-woo fluff. It's like we
Right.
really live from this core place of gratitude and moving into the growth that the world is providing us right now. So a lot of people see this as a massive time for interpersonal growth. It's an expansive time. The world is taking, the planet's getting some breathing room, and yes, a lot of people are struggling and suffering, but what are you going to do to come out of this more evolved, stronger, more as a more powerful, impactful person in the world? And so plugging into this community, you really get to tap into some deep interpersonal growth. So one thing we didn't really talk about is what I consider the secret sauce of this
Okay.
particular business is the 80-20 concept, that we really, really adhere to this 80-20, 80% inner work and 20% strategy. We have incredible systems, trainings, tools, and strategy to build an online business, but we really believe that as entrepreneurs, we are our biggest glass ceiling. Our mind is our biggest glass ceiling as to what we can achieve and what we can do in this world, in this business. So we do a lot of work to help you get through those old blocks that keep you stuck as an entrepreneur. So that's really a powerful element of what we do. And if somebody wants to get started, they basically would just jump to my website, which I know that you have. It's myfreedomacademy.com, and they can check it out from the ground floor. They can check out exactly what it is we do. They can schedule a call to me to learn more. They can hear all about the products we work with. They can take a sneak peek at our training and educational platform, and everything's risk free. Everything's, there's no charges to do any of that. So it's really, you get to step in and see exactly what we have here before you
And
make a decision if
right,
it's for you.
right. And that's going inside. Going to the website is walking inside the house, the
It
Airbnb.
is, yeah,
Come on inside and have a seat. But if a
yeah,
person wants to just hang out and have a glass of lemonade on your front porch, they can go to your private Facebook group and
yes,
and tell us about this free 5 day uh recreate your freedom
yeah. This is such a
mastermind.
powerful time to be talking about freedom, because it's something that we took for granted. Right now, we're literally housebound, and we don't have a lot of the freedoms that we had before. But previous to this, people struggled in the areas of time freedom. Everybody was wishing there was more hours in the day. Right? We glorified busy. So this is a time for us to reclaim our freedom from the inside out. Right? So we're spending the next 5 days. We actually kick this off on Sunday, providing a free 5 day mastermind with 8 amazing trainers, speakers, leaders from this community that I'm in. We've all put together some incredible trainings. And so we're really focusing on helping you look at all the areas of your life, your financial freedom, your health freedom, your time freedom, and really diving into recreating that. So having you doing some journaling exercises, really walking through what your ideal day would look like. All of this stuff that we're going through right now, put that aside. And we just get to focus on visualizing and creating in your mind what exactly your life would look like if you had all the elements of freedom on your side. So for us as a community, for myself as a trainer, manifestation is one of the key things that I focus on training on, helping people understand how to truly co-create the life that you want. And
Amen.
so manifestation means you have to visualize, you have to get crystal clear on your vision before you can start to call it in. And so this whole 5-day exercise and course that we're taking people through totally for free is to redesign your freedom life, what that's going to look like. And then we give you tips and tools and things that have worked for us. These are all 6 and 7 figure earners in the online space, things that we've done to create the life of freedom that we have now.
I want to
So
just
we're
tell
really
people
inviting
out there.
people to come and jump into that. It kicks off on Sunday. We have a welcome video on Saturday. That's just tomorrow. So jump on into the Facebook group. It's called The Online Freedom Era. You can find it on Facebook, or Loren has the link for you. But
I
I'm
do.
really excited about this
Oh,
5-day challenge. It's going to be
absolutely.
amazing.
And I just want to say from, for those of you out there thinking, oh, is this just another pitch and blah, blah, blah. Let me just tell you something. Um, any place you can go to get, I'm like this because like when I'm talking to people about coaching with me, I don't believe I choose people and I don't believe they choose me. I believe what is greater than us chooses us for each other. So
Yeah.
I know not everybody's meant for me. I don't care where you get it. I just want you to go and get it because the wonderful thing about living in purpose, the first litmus test, if you will, for me is I can't stop wanting to get up and run out and give it to everybody. I
Yep.
want everybody to know what I'm doing. And I'm going to tell you something. You hit on something when you talked about manifesting
Hmm.
and how you visualize and how to make stuff happen. I'm telling you, this is my fourth year in this industry, and I could have never imagined living the lifestyle that I live today, um, based on manifesting. I always thought, because I'm just a high school graduate,
Yeah.
pretty
You
much.
thought you had
You
to
know what
work
I mean?
hard for everything, right?
Or just I wasn't one of the lucky ones, you
Right.
know.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you something. You see, I'm gonna take my camera off. People. I've had journalists come here and interview me, and they all want to come to this wall. See all those post-it
I love
notes?
the wall. Yep. It's
Right?
great.
Because those are those. That's how I manifest.
Yep.
I put everything I want, everything that comes through me, because I believe our content and all of the things that we have for the world, it comes to us on its way
Yes.
through us.
Yes.
See what I
Absolutely.
mean? So for people, I had started this by myself, but then, people, I called it the gathering. It seemed like every place I looked, from my photographer to all the people that work with me have the same mindset. We are a family. All the
Yes.
people I coach with, we're the LMH coaching rock stars. We are a family. If you go to our site, it says, this is the house where we as a family, because that's how, and
I love
when I
that.
said earlier, you guys with the Bella Purpose, everybody wants to be a part of something greater than themselves, which is the
Absolutely.
community, a community.
Yep.
So I love what you guys are doing here.
Yeah.
I know some people that I am definitely gonna forward your link to. And
Fantastic.
I'm gonna just keep it real. I didn't know if I was gonna put this out there or not, but I plan on going in and looking at it myself.
Absolutely. It's so
Um,
worth checking out, because what I love about this entire business, and for myself it's been incredible revelation as an entrepreneur, is that there's no attachment, right? It's all about attraction, it's all about alignment. And so when you walk in, Loren, anybody that's watching, if you walk into my website or the platform or check it out, it's all about alignment for you, and I only want to work with people that this speaks to. So the more that I speak from my heart and I teach and train other people to share from their heart, then they attract their soul tribe, they attract the people that are meant to work with them. And so that's what is so powerful and unique about this business. We don't want to work with everybody. We want to work with the people that are drawn to what we're speaking on, are drawn to work with the products that we have, which I believe have an incredible impact on the planet itself, on people's health and wealth, which is the two most important things people are focused on right now: money and health, right?
mhm.
I mean, if you think about it,
Yeah.
everybody's like, yeah, money and health. That's at the top. You have got to stay healthy, and we need to make money. So we have what we have here takes care of both of those things in a really
Ooh.
powerful way. And so I can't wait to share, how people take a look at it, but they get to look at it and say, this speaks to me. My heart's pounding. I've got butterflies. I want to know more. That's alignment, right? And that, or they say, you know what, this isn't for me, not aligned. And I say, awesome, so glad you took a look at it, and I wish you all the best moving forward. We never have to convince or sell in this business, which is really a huge draw for people, because most people don't like to sell. They want to make money, they want to get paid, but they
Mm,
don't want to sell anything. And
right.
so we actually have a beautiful automated system, automation in place to help your person move through the information without you having to pitch and sell the way traditionally we've had to do in the past. So it's a
And
powerful. We really truly feel like we've cracked the code in the online space by combining all of the elements that we have
mhm.
in such a powerful way.
And I want to say something too to those out there who, because these are different times and there's a
Yeah,
lot, it's like a meteor shower with all the things flying through our world on a day to day basis, hour to hour basis. But I do want to say this to you all watching now and also on the replays.
yeah,
You don't have to look at everything as if it's a forever family. You might need something now, that is going to help you um, breathe, relax. I'm
yeah.
going to tell you, years, 5, 6, 7 years ago, when I got into the MLM that I was in, that changed my life and provided the platform, eased the restraints around my
Yeah,
throat and my heart and my spirit so that I could dream to the extent that I was created to dream.
I love that.
That's what it did for me. So when it was time, when my husband, who was, we were just dating, then handed me a book on public speaking, keynote speaking, motivational speaking. I tell people all the time that book is still in my bookcase right here behind me, and I've not even cracked it. But I'm doing it, and I'm doing it in a big way. I've done
Amazing. Yep.
800 and some paid speaking gigs in 4 years. And
Wow.
why is that? Because the manifestation key was inside of the handing of the book, not the reading of the book. It all I needed was to see one person. Community. It's one person if that's what you need. I
Yep.
needed one person to show me that they believed that what I was scared to believe could be. And the minute that key was turned, everything and more happened.
I
You
believe
see
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Amazing.
right. So don't think that, oh, but I have always done this, or I don't
Yeah.
want to walk away from my social work job or whatever. But what we're saying is in this day and age right now, this may be something that leads you to a new version of yourself where you can have what you already have and more.
And more.
So
It's just
think
another
about that.
layer. That's what I tell
Mm,
people. This is just another layer of who
good
you
one.
are. And so somebody said to me, well, I'm a master painter, I just can't work right now, could I do this? And he was trying to relay it to, could I apply it to painting, right? Could I turn my and I was thinking, this is a time to pivot. Those that pivot are the people that are really going to thrive in this new era, that adapt and pivot and add another layer to what they do. So people get stuck, like you said, stuck in what they did before, in that idea that they can't do anything else, and it means they're giving up on their career if they
Right.
pivot. What I'm saying is everybody should have layers of income, and they should have layers to what they do and what they offer, and continue learning. I think there's something really powerful about continuing to learn. It actually brings me back to the point that every single person in America has had to learn to use Zoom, from 5-year-olds to 60-year-olds.
Yep.
Now, like, everyone in the country knows how to use Zoom.
Right.
And so, if that's not an indicator that we really are needing to up our technology game and really get current with how to communicate when everything crashes, it's kind of a big sign, right? So, this is just an invitation to get current and learn a new layer of how to thrive in an uncertain world.
Wow. And I just want to say to everybody out there, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for this value that you have dropped here today. I'm hoping you guys out there just bend over just a little bit and pick it up because that's how high the nuggets are stacked. You don't have to worry about your bad back or whatever. Just reach in faith and pick up what she's dropped off today. Alana, what I love most is, and I wrote it down when you first started, multiple streams of income.
Yeah,
I've always known that's the way to go.
yeah,
So all your eggs aren't in one basket. That is the best form of security you could ever provide you and your family.
I agree.
Multiple streams of income. Because if the rug gets pulled out on one, that doesn't mean the end of anything. It's
Yeah,
just, you just regroup with what you still have.
yeah,
So I am going to drop the links in for not only the Freedom Academy, but also for the free 5-day um, Recreate Your Freedom Mastermind. It started yesterday, but it's still not too late, correct?
No, it's not too late. It actually, our day one kicks off on Sunday
Okay,
morning.
Sunday's the
Yeah,
first day.
so
Okay.
nobody's missed anything. It's actually absolute perfect synchronicity and timing. So yeah, you can dive into that for free, check it out, and then you'll be in my Facebook group and you can see the value that I'm dropping, and I'm sharing information for conscious entrepreneurs in that digital space every day. I'm sharing tips and tricks and things that I am utilizing. So you
Awesome.
can really just be in that group for value. And then going to myfreedomacademy.com, you can dive more into what it is that I do in my business and then connect with me more deeply. There's an opportunity to book a free call with me to talk more about what
Mhm.
you've seen in the video.
Awesome. Well, Alana Nathi, we are out of time, but we are not out of sync. And that's the
No,
best part of all. And I want to invite you back. You got a turnstile invitation, which means the door is open for you anytime you
fantastic.
need to come back. Um, we're going to drop in your links, and everybody, I highly encourage you to use them. Continue
Please
the
do.
dialogue. Ask those questions.
Yep.
Seek, and you will find. I promise you. Now, here's your Jerry Springer moment. We got a couple minutes left. In 10 words or less, what's your final thought?
My final thought, step into what feels right. Look for the opportunities, ask for the opportunities and then allow them to come to you.
Love it. In other words, allow yourself to be led. You got to believe in
Yes,
something
there you
greater
go.
than yourself. That's what I say. Ask and see what comes back. Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. God bless
Thank
you, you
you.
and
It's
your
been
families.
amazing.
Stay healthy, stay safe, and let me know when you need to come back.
I will. Thank you, Lauren.
You're
Take
welcome.
care.
So you
Bye,
too.
guys.
Bye, everybody. I will see you Monday morning at 8 a.m. Central, God willing, when Timothy Johnson's going to be with us. Great show next week. Sanjay Shea, singer and songwriter. Kelly Hughes will be here on Wednesday. I said Sanjay's on Tuesday. And then we've got some more people Thursday and Friday. I'll wait because you're going to forget if I tell you now anyway. So, anyway, have a great weekend. Social distance, a shelter in place. Don't, don't, don't jump the gun. Please, okay? Get out there and have a great weekend. I love you guys. I'll see you here Monday. Oh boy.